Oh! He couldn't, the placement guy couldn't keep it. And Ledley gets back, and now he throws.
Go!
Ledley was the man on the chase.
Well, it's too bad Lincoln had him, and it was just where they wanted him, 4th and long, 4th and 12.
2-point conversion, no good.
They weren't able to stop the screen pass, and Lanphier
with 8:51 left to go in the second, Lanphier 21, Lincoln 7.
And we'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back. Lincoln Railsplitter, a football from Handlin Field. Steravant going to kick it away. Batten and Rafa back for the Railsplitters. Here's the boot from the 40. It's short. And it came down, I believe that's, is that Gandolfi? Blew it dead.
Yeah, there's a flag procedure on Lanphier. I don't know if someone was offsides or what, but we're going to kick this over from 5 yards deeper.
Looked like he scruffed his foot coming in underneath the foot.
Yeah, when he hit it, yeah.
Not a very good. Ball back at the 35-yard line. Heartland Community College is your community's college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland. Discover yourself. Sturdivant going to kick it away. Rafa and Batten back for the Railers. Rafa, one hopper. He's got it to the 30. 35. And he makes it to about the 37. Flag on the play. Rafa did a good job.
Sean Rafa on the return for the Railsplitters.
Around the 37-yard line.
Penalty marker down.
The yellow flag was thrown in the air. We've seen quite a few of those today, Coach.
Yeah, and most of them are on Lanphier. This one's on the Railers, though.
Hey, that's better than not blocking.
Looks like a push from behind, maybe.
Illegal block in the back on the return.
Our streaming live video sponsors, financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. He's at 14 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Sal Polis. For all your financial needs, phone 217-732-4001. And you're going to recognize this guy's name, Coach Joe Ryan with Country Financial. He was with us last week. Coach Schweitzer was on sabbatical with the Bears.
That will back 10 from the 29.
In Lincoln. First and 10 for the Railsplitters. State Farm first down for the Railsplitters. Here's the handoff for Lincoln. That is Gandolfi, and he fights his way. Looks like another first down. Gonna be
Tony Gandolfi, the ball carrier.
I think he's got it.
Yeah.
He got to move the chains.
Yeah, no, that placement is just
A little bit behind.
on about the 38.
Well, I wanted to call a State Farm Insurance first down, but they wouldn't let me.
That was a nice run, though, by Gandolfi. You know, since the first couple of possessions, he's been running well with the ball. That's his 5th carry already, and he's got 23 yards.
They spotted at the 38, just a yard short, so it'll be second and 36 inches for the Railers. 8:02
Gain of 9. Second and 1.
Landed up over the football. Man in motion, snaps Polis, handoff, right side, first down Railers and more to the 44-yard line. That was Isaac Decker. He went in motion, got the handoff from Polis, and he picked up 6 yards.
Yeah, about 6 yards. That was another nice run. Some opening holes opening up a little bit in the middle now as the Railers offensive line is starting to push the defensive line.
Isaac Decker for the Railsplitters.
State Farm Insurance, first down for the Railers.
Good enough for first down for Lincoln. First and 10 from the 44.
Wing formation, receivers to each side. Man in motion, Decker, handoff out of the backfield and wrapped up. Lanphier read that one all the way. That was, I have to check and see who that was for Lincoln, number 5.
And off to Jacob Langley.
Jacob Langley, who's checked in.
Loss on the play.
They spot it back at the 41, so a loss of 3 yards. So it'll be second and 13 for the Railsplitters. Those white helmets, the green jerseys, I like the
Loss of 3, second and 13 from the 41.
Oh, great. Can't wait to see that.
Polis out of the gun. Looks left, right. He's still got Langley back there with him. He's got time to throw. Got his man on the sideline. On the sideline. Knocked out of bounds at the 40. Nice play. Another first down.
Polis' pass complete to Scotty Batten.
That's the 40-yard line. Polis to Batten.
Plenty of time.
Pushed out of bounds by Lee.
Scotty Batten, after he made the catch, was able to shake off one tackler and pick up extra yards down to the 41.
They eventually spotted at the Lanphier 41. Whiteman split wide to the right, the near side's back.
First and 10 for Lincoln.
Wing back, Polis out of the gun, got a man in motion. Now a double reverse handoff. Lincoln on the run.
Isaac Decker on the end around for the Railsplitters.
Yeah, a little reverse action there, and they handled it pretty well. And he turned up when he saw some open space and picked up nice yardage out to down to about the 33-yard line.
So it'll be second down for the Railsplitters. We'll call it about 2nd and 2 for the Lincoln Railers. 5:55 left here. Whiteman splits wide to the right. Batten here to the near side. Decker.
2nd and 2 from the 33.
In the slot. Here's the snap. Polis looks. Got plenty of time again. Airs it out. By Lanphier. That is A. along the sideline. He's going to go 30, 35, 30, 20, 10. He's going to go all the way into the house. A touchdown. Nice interception there by Lee Aitajan for the Lanphier Lions. He took that, I'd say, about 70 yards, Coach.
Yeah, I think he was on about the 25 or so when he picked that up.
75-yard pick. Nice job by Aitajan, and that's going to make the score. Lanphier 27, Lincoln 7. Lincoln was on the march.
Lanphier on the interception.
Yeah, he did a nice job there defending that. He was kind of looking for it, I think, Bob. We completed that pass a couple times, and he just came in from nowhere from behind another man. And
Alex Serpernot.
Pick.
Be back in 30 seconds.
Our score, Lanphier 27, Lincoln 7 with 5:28 left to go in the half. Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder to all spectators and participants at today's contest that all persons on school grounds must wear a face covering at all times and must adhere to our 6-foot social distancing practices. We do appreciate your cooperation.
If you want to watch it on YouTube, you can watch it there. And of course, Jim Ash is always out there in the bullpen. Back for the Raiders.
Lanphier to kick off.
Alex Supernot going to kick it off. Here's the approach. And the boot is a high pop along the sides. Picked up, I believe that is Decker. And Decker he stays on his feet. Still on his feet. Randall Moore dropped the ball. And it looks like Lanphier got it.
Fumble on the play.
Isaac Decker tried to escape, and he got the ball slapped out of his hands.
Recovered by the Lions.
At the 42-yard line. Decker did a good job. He had it at the 40, then he tried to get more and take it to midfield to the 42, 43-yard line of Lincoln.
Yeah, it was just a case he was trying to make more out of it than he could find, and he kept trying, and somebody poked the ball away, and unfortunately Lanphier fell at the 43.
Good position for the Lanphier Lions. They lead at 27-7. Second game of the year for both teams. Split wide to the left. We've got to get rid of that lineup.
Lanphier takes over 1st and 10.
Lanphier a little mixed up here.
I'm taking a timeout to figure that out.
Timeout taken by the Lions.
We'll take a 30-second timeout as the Lions call a timeout. They didn't have their offensive set. Lincoln Railsplitter football. We're back with you. Looking for number 81 on the Lincoln list. We can't find him for the scorekeepers. Oh, for Lanphier. I will check it out for you.
I don't have that either.
No. Sorry. Okay. Still in that timeout. Lanphier didn't like what's out on the field. Now Lanphier starts to come back out. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lions at the Lincoln 43-yard line. 5:18 remaining in the first half. Lanphier leads at 27-7.
Following the timeout, it'll be 1st and 10 for Lanphier. Ball at the 43.
Two receivers here to the near side. Glassy going to operate out of the gun. He's got Butler, the fullback, with him. Lincoln wants to rush. Now here's the handoff. Butler on the right side at the 40, 35, strong runner, 30, stays on his feet, spins, across the 25, on the 20, goes along the sidelines, called out of bounds. One of his puppies got on the sideline. Nice run there by
Butler, the ball carrier.
Finally stepped out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing he did. Otherwise, he'd have been in the end zone. The Railers had some arms on him, but
pushed out of bounds by Miller.
Butler, Tierre Butler. He looks a lot bigger. He's 5'10", 175. He looks like he's about a 200-pounder to me.
Yeah, he's built well. He runs hard, too. He runs hard with the ball.
Runs straight up.
Lincoln had a little blitz that time, but it came from the wrong side, and they ran away from the blitz.
1st and 10 for the Lions at the Lincoln 20. Two receivers here to the near side. Glassy looking to the far side of the field. Good pressure by Lincoln. Now Glassy close to the end zone. Lincoln
pass broken up in the end zone, incomplete.
I think that young man's number was a great play. Stretched out.
I think it was Batten, but I'm not sure. Yeah, Scotty,
I think it is. Scotty Batten, yeah. Great play by Scotty Batten. 2nd and 10 at the 20, the Lions. Ball was right on target, and Batten came over and knocked it out in the end zone. Glassy out of the gun. He's got
2nd and 10 from the 20.
Jean here on the near side. Always a dangerous receiver. Handoff. He's going to run with it again. He's at the 15, along the sideline. 10-5, touchdown. Tierre Butler, the senior. 5'10".
Touchdown.
175-pounder, and Coach Koji is a good
Butler, the ball carrier.
Right there, 20-yard touchdown.
20-yard touchdown run.
7 Lanphier with 4:37 left in the first half.
All it took was just one head fake, a little body fake to the inside, and then he went back to the outside, and there was clear sailing down the sideline.
You know, we all go.
Supernaut will attempt the extra point. I want to thank another one of our streaming live video sponsors, Greamy Arnold Insurance, your local independent insurance agency located at 321 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln, right there by the railroad tracks.
Yeah.
Going to go for a 2-point conversion here. Handoff on the right side. Going to be close. No. Scotty Batten stopped the 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion incomplete.
No, that was Jean. Came from the far side of the field, and Batten knocked him down just before the pylon. So the score remains 33-7. Lanphier.
Our score, Lanphier 33, Lincoln 7, with 4:37 remaining in the first half. Official timeout on the field.
Field on a beautiful afternoon. Supernaut going to kick it away to Batten and Rafa. Here's the boot. Sidewinder. That looks like Decker with the football at the 30. And it is Decker at the 40. He hangs on, fights for more. That kid always fights for more yards. Isaac Decker to the 44. Good job there by Isaac Decker.
Decker on the return for the Railsplitters.
On that extra point try, Railers did a great job of sticking with it. They could have easily just let him run into the end zone, but they weren't going to let that happen. And I think, was that Scotty Batten making the stop?
Yeah.
And he did a great job.
He knocked down that one pass too, and then he knocked him out of bounds there at the right at the 1. 1st and 10.
After the kick return, Lincoln will set up shop from their own 44. 1st and 10.
first down. Polis out of the gun. Man in motion. They hand off. Right side. Running room. Up to the 48-yard line. That was Rafa for the Railsplitters.
Sean Rafa, the ball carrier.
Nice gain, 4 yards. We'll take that every time.
Rafa plays both sides of the field. He plays safety, and he plays a wingback for the Railsplitters.
Gain of 4.
There's 8 or 9 guys like that. Play both sides of the field for Lincoln.
2nd and 6 from the 48.
Split here to the near side. Far side of the field is Miller. Decker is the left wing. Snap, Polis, handoff. Gandolfi did a good job with the ball. Gets up to the 45-yard line of Lanphier. Looks like a first down to me, and it is. The State Farm Insurance first down. Don't forget to stop by.
Gandolfi, the ball carrier.
A first down for the Railsplitters.
Gandolfi runs hard with the ball, Bob, and picks up some nice yardage again. He's not easy to tackle. Lanphier's having a little difficulty keeping him to the ground.
Gain of 6, and it'll be good for a Railer first down. 1st and 10 from the 45.
Polis out of the gun. 1st and 10. Lanphier 45-yard line. Wing formation, 2 receivers. Decker in motion. Hand off Decker. Right side. Dives ahead. Keeps his feet going. Got a couple yards out of it, Coach.
Pick up about 2 to the 38-yard line. Or no, not 38, 43.
Clock on the move.
Hand off to Decker.
Lanphier leads it 33.
Gain of 2.
Ball at the 43.
2nd and 8 from the 43-yard line.
Miller to the far side of the field. Polis looks over at Whiteman. Man in motion. Fakes the handoff. Polis throws it up the left side. Throws it up ahead and just behind the intended receiver. Had a little running room, like you said, Coach.
I shouldn't coach from up here, yeah. It looked like from up here anyway.
Polis's pass incomplete.
Room to run, and he decided to throw it.
It'll bring up 3rd down.
His receiver and low, and it was tough to catch.
3rd and 8 for the Railsplitters. 2:44 left for the first half. Don't forget to stop by Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. If you've got a job and you need a tool, stop by Chicago Street.
For Lincoln, 3rd and 8 from the Lanphier 43.
Whiteman in the slot on the far side. Decker goes in motion, gets the pitch. He's on the run. Nice side step. Fights for a first down. That doesn't quite get there, but a nice run by Isaac Decker.
Isaac Decker for the Railers.
We're going to spot Decker at the 38. 38-yard line. He got a 5-yard pickup.
I tell you, you got a nice block by Rafa out there on the outside, and he was able to cut back inside that block by Rafa. That helped him make that 5 yards.
Rafa's that right side wing back. Decker went in motion from the left side. So it's going to be 4th
down, 4th and 3 from the 38.
Polis looks over the defense. Long count, trying to pull him off sides. Polis has got the snap. He's got time. Oh! Brody Whiteman almost made the catch. He came sliding in on his knees, and he just couldn't quite hang on to it. So Lanphier will take over 1st and 10. Would have been a tough catch. He was in traffic.
Pass incomplete.
Yeah,
Lanphier will take over on downs.
But Polis put a ball right there, and he just couldn't quite hang on.
I want to thank Mama's Arcade Cafe for their fine sponsorship of Lincoln Railsplitter football. They're located on the square in downtown Lincoln. They're right there on Pulaski Street across from the courthouse. Mama's Arcade Cafe. Glassy out of the gun.
For the Lions, 1st and 10. Ball resting at their own 38-yard line.
Lincoln on the blitz. Butler, no. Glassy keeps it. Gandolfi trying to run him down on the sideline. And he finally does, but not before Glassy gets a first down inside Lincoln territory at around the 40.
Jacob Glassy, the ball carrier.
Tony Gandolfi with a good job of pursuit there.
Yeah, Railer missed him there in the back, or out there on the far sideline, and gave him the opportunity to get that first down on the 48.
1st and 10.
Lincoln's 48.
After the 20-yard gain, 1st and 10 from the Lincoln 48.
Receiver setting up here on the near side are A to Jean and Lamar Manning. Manning in the slot. Glassy looks over at him. He's got Butler in the backfield. He's got the snap. He looks over to Manning. He's got him. Manning at the 45, straight on at the 40. Stays on his feet. Taken down from behind by Gandolfi. Gandolfi with a good job coming from the opposite side of the field.
Lamar Manning for Lanphier.
Lamar Manning with a first down on the pass from Glassy. Got it. That's Gandolfi made the tackle. He's a little bit shook.
Timeout on the field.
Probably knocked the wind out of him. Let's hope that young man's all right. He's a junior, Tony Gandolfi, with a nice tackle, but he's slow to get up. 6 foot, 180-pound junior, Tony Gandolfi. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back. We got 1:07 left in the half.
From the 27-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10.
Lincoln Rails hands off Butler up the gut, the 25-20, spun down and finally knocked down at the 15-yard line.
Butler, the ball carrier.
On the tackle for Lincoln. Is that, I think that was Scotty Batten. I'll have to check when he turns. Yeah, that was Batten on the tackle for Lincoln. I want to give a shout out to Caden Oslin.
First down for Lanphier.
There's a handout. No, Oslin's going to keep it. He's at the 10. Spun down at the 5. Batten's there again with a host of Railsplitters. Also Trent Butterfield there for the Railsplitters. Good job of tackling there. Another guy off the bottom of the pile. That is Tanner Stramp for the Railers.
Another first down to the 5-yard line, and Lanphier.
Jacob Galassi, the ball carrier for Lanphier. Timeout taken by the Lions.
Give a shout out to Caden Oslin. The junior broke his leg in the last outing for the Railsplitters over at Charleston. I think you said it may have been a tibia.
It's fibula is what I heard.
Tibia, okay. He was coming around the right side and he caught it in the leg. I heard he's a wrestler, and wrestling's going to be this summer, so he may be healed up by wrestling camp. Let's hope he is. 33 seconds left in the first half. Lanphier leads it 33-7. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Lanphiers Lions at the 5-yard line. We want to thank all of our fine sponsors out there, especially shout out to Mike Mosky, Mosky's Auction Service, phone 217-519-3959 over to MoskyAuction.com. As I told you before, he does fundraisers. Mike Mosky, a good guy, he'll help you out. Also, State Bank of Lincoln, a division of Heartland Bank and Trust, member FDIC, and there's 3 state banks of Lincoln in Lincoln. One out on Woodlawn Road and a couple on Broadway.
Following the timeout, it'll be 1st and goal for Lanphier. Ball at the 5-yard line.
5-yard line. 33.5 seconds. They're going with Butler and an extra running back. They give it to Butler. He's going to the left side, stays on his feet, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Didn't drop the football until he got into the end zone. So that's going to make the score Lanphier, I believe, 39.
Butler, the ball carrier. 5-yard touchdown run.
5-yard touchdown for Butler.
Yeah, the ball just has to cross the goal line if you got possession, which he did. And he, as you said, Bob, it got loose afterwards, but touchdown nevertheless.
So let's see what they do. It looks like they're going for the 2-point conversion again. Butler in the backfield with Glassy. They're in a strong formation, and they're going to throw it in the end zone, and it is no good. Nice tackle made over there by Isaac.
2-point conversion incomplete.
Before he could get into the end zone. So that's going to make the score. Lanphier 39, Lincoln 7.
With 26 seconds remaining in the first half, our score, Lanphier 33, Lincoln 7.
Lincoln Railsplitter football, Bob Verderber along with Ken Schweitzer. Getting ready for the kickoff from Supernant for the Lions. He tees it up at the 40, back for Lincoln, Ratha, and Batten. Decker up close here on the left side. He's got the last couple of times. Let's see where Supernant kicks it. Alex Supernant on the approach. Here's the boot. Line shot. Decker's going to pick it up at the 25. He's at the 30. 35. Looks for running room at the 40. The 45. Decker at the 50. Still on his feet. Down at the 45. And he's finally gang tackled as he gets across the 45.
Decker on the return for the Railsplitters.
He was clear as ice coming upfield, and he got some good yardage.
Yeah, and it's got to pass midfield. A great run up the sideline. Had made a couple tacklers miss him. Unfortunately, we only have 17 seconds left here in the half. Railers have it on the Lanphier 43-yard line.
Good news is Coach Decker's only a sophomore. We're going to get to see him around a few years.
Yeah. Lincoln's a young team.
For the Railsplitters, 1st and 10 from the 43.
A lot of good experience for some of these young kids.
Evan Maynard up over the football. He's a junior. The guards are Merriman and Strant. Snap to Polis. Polis under pressure, throws long. Batten, no. A lot of pressure out there. Good coverage by Lanphier for the Lanphier Lions on the
pass intended for Scotty Batten, incomplete.
21, Devin Powell, a senior, and he was all over Batten. He wasn't getting any room.
Yeah, but I think you'll see another one or two of those here before the half if we have time. 11 seconds. Polis
2nd and 10.
That was a nice throw down there. They just had good coverage.
Jaden Ledley checks in for the Railsplitters. Split wide to the right side. That's Dalton Miller. Two receivers here on the near side. Scotty Batten, Isaac Decker. Polis has got the snap. He's going to have to run it up the middle. Jukes one up the middle to the 30, to the 25. Taken down from by Polis. Lanphier saying they got the football. We'll have to wait and see, but Polis got a first down for the Railsplitters. He saw that nobody was open. He had the pressure on him, and he took it right up the middle of the field from the 43.
He's on the ground, but he's getting up.
He was hit by about 3 guys, but they had to run him down from behind. Elijah Polis with a smart play. He saw he didn't have any receivers open, and he opted to take the football up the middle of the field.
No, I haven't seen a signal yet of whose ball it is. I assume it's Lincoln's, but I don't know that. There's 2.7 seconds, so with a timeout here, Lincoln would still have a chance to throw a ball once.
Those guys,
Polis is coming out of the game, though. He's kind of holding his head. I hope he's not anything serious.
Yeah. Well, the guys with the crazy shirts talking it over, what'd they say? They're going to give it to Lanphier, or do we get to keep it?
Lanphier football.
I guess
They're
so.
going to say football. He hit his head and lost the ball, unfortunately. Let's hope he's all right. He's walking along the sideline here. Elijah Polis. Nice play, but he shook up. So Lanphier's going to have the ball with 3 seconds left here in the first half. They lead at 39-7.
Well, I hope they're going to just take a knee here and end the half.
Glassy takes the snap, and as Coach said, takes the knee, and that's going to end the first half with the score. Lanphier 39, Lincoln 7. We'll be back with the halftime.
Lanphier's quarterback Neal for the final play of the first half. Our score at halftime, Lanphier 39, Lincoln 7. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please welcome to the field your Lincoln Raylet dance team.
The spring song inside my head. Hands up if you're down to get down tonight. Where all my trees I left my phone. What's wrong? And all of the stars. This record, baby, but I can't see it anymore. Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you. Why don't you just keep me out? I said, darling, she said, baby, just say yeah.
Your Lincoln Raylet dance team under the direction of Jane Minershagen. Thank you, ladies. Well done.
You're listening to Lincoln Railsplitter football back here at Handlin Field. A little bit of sprinkles starting to come down. They say the big's not coming until 3 o'clock. I don't even know what time it is. But here at halftime, the Railers trail Lanphier 39-7. At game time, the wind was coming out of the south-southwest at about 13 miles an hour, and it slowed down a little bit. Elijah Polis was shook up there on the last play, one of the last plays, and he went through the concuss, different types of tests there on the side of the field. We'll have to see how he does coming out here at halftime.
Yeah, he, as you said, Bobby, got a pretty good hit there, and I'll be surprised if he comes out for the second half.
Yeah.
I think they'll abundance of caution. They'll be careful with him.
Have a good week to look at him. Take the second half off. So the Railsplitters trail it here at halftime to Lanphier 39-7. And we want to thank all our fine sponsors, and we're going to send it back to the station, and we'll be back in a little bit. 6.3 FM, WLCNonline.com, and you can pick us up on YouTube. I hope you're enjoying it out there. Lloyd Kirby engineering it here. We're in the new press box. Coach Schweitzer along with me, and Coach, you've got some stats for us here from that first half.
Yeah, we do. These are provided to us from the Lanphier statisticians, but Lanphier has just about doubled the Railers on net total yards. They've picked up 301 yards to the Railers' 156 yards. Rushing, there was 194 for Lanphier, only 48 for the Railers. Passing, the Railers actually had one more yard than Lanphier, 108 to 107. Lincoln also had a little more time of possession, 12:53 to 11:07. But unfortunately, part of that's because Lanphier scored a lot of touchdowns there and didn't take too long to do that. Individually, for the Railers, leading rushers, Tony Gandolfi, he's picked up 31 yards on 6 carries. Isaac Decker has 28 yards on 6 carries. And Elijah Paulus, the quarterback, he's rushed 4 times for 25 yards, but he also lost yardage on a couple fumbles, so his net yardage isn't there anywhere. His passing, though, thrown 9 times, completed 5 for 108 yards, 1 touchdown. Of course, the long was a 73-yarder, and he's been intercepted once. Receiving, Scotty Batten has caught 2 passes for 91 yards. He had the 73-yarder for the touchdown. That came with 11:47 in the second period, and a nice pass by Paulus to Batten, and made the score at that time 15-7. But all in all, the Railers just, they've had some good plays, Bob, but haven't strung enough of them together, and defensively having a hard time tackling their good runner, Butler. He's elusive, hard to tackle, and just more than the Railers are able to stop.
Well, Coach, it's been a well-played game by both teams. Good plays on both sides of the field. Very exciting. And some good sportsmanship out there. Quite a few flags, but second game of the season, you might see that, especially in a season like this that's in an odd time of the year. But as the season rolls on, the teams will have less flags thrown at them?
Well, probably. You know, it's as you said, different time of the year. I think that costs. I know it did Lincoln and it does other teams too. Some players, you know, that either decided not to come out in the spring or whatever other reasons. But so you're missing a few players that way. Last week, the Lanphier Lions, they lost their opener to Springfield High 50-19, and then Lincoln didn't know until I think it was Tuesday they found out that Rantoul was not going to play them, and they picked up the game with Lanphier. So didn't have a lot of time to prepare for somebody different. But in any event, the same thing happened for Lanphier. They didn't know they were playing Lincoln until early in the week. But just a lot of odd things going on as we've all experienced for the last year, and fortunate to be getting in some football games, and 6 games scheduled. This is number 2, so we've got 4 to go, and hope everybody stays healthy and then comes back in the fall for another full season.
Yeah, it's been a crazy year. I can think, it was great listening to, I listened on the radio. Rochester won the state championship. And then, of course, our neighbor Williamsville had a great team over there. One of the Jones boys playing them, a family from out of Lincoln on that Williamsville team. So it was fun listening to those 2 games, and then all of a sudden it was all over. There was no football, and fortunately we've got this.
Yeah, exactly. Just a couple in the conference, although I don't know that we're not going to have a conference champion, I don't guess, this spring. But in games last night, Charleston lost to Effingham 34-14. Charleston's, of course, who beat Lincoln last week, and Effingham is 2-0 now. Mattoon beat Taylorville 19-14. They're 1-1, and Mount Zion beat Mahomet Seymour 44-34. So they're 2-0. So some lots of points going up on the board, and of course the Railers will be playing Mahomet Seymour next week. Then they got Mount Zion, Mattoon, and Effingham through the rest of the season.
Are you going to be able to get a vehicle to drive us over there?
Railer fans, a final score from Charleston earlier today. Boys soccer action. It was Lincoln tying with Charleston 3-3 against the Trojans of Charleston High School. Our props going out to Coach Stuckey and the Railer boys soccer team.
It looks like most of the fans are doing that too. You know, they've got protocol here for everybody, and it looks like everybody's adhering to it. And we're all just trying to stay safe, which we are, and still let the young men play football.
Well, both teams are back out on the field. They're going to go through their warm-ups. They've been talking to their coaches, and they're back out to go through the warm-ups. We're going to take a timeout, and then we'll be back with the second half of football here from Handlin Field. You're listening to Lincoln Rail Splitter Football on 96.3 FM out of Atlanta, Lincoln. Winnie Ransdale back at the station engineering the game. This is Bob Verderber along with Coach Ken Schweitzer, and both teams out warming up, Ken, as we get ready for this second half. And as you said, it's springtime. The field's going to be nice all year long.
Yeah, it should be. I know they play soccer out here too, and the field's looking good. And let's hope for a good summer, and probably need a little rain.
Oh, yeah.
A little water to keep it green, but yeah, it looks good.
They say we're supposed to get some today, but I can't see the whole sky unless it's coming behind us.
Yeah, it might come. We're looking a different direction than we're used to. So
that's right.
I guess the high school is still behind us now.
I think it is. I don't think they changed it. Coach Volakovich is going to go up and see if it's still there.
Okay.
He's up on the deck. Well, Lincoln, as we told you, in their green home jerseys, nice-looking uniforms with the white pants and the white helmets, and Lanphier with their road white jerseys with the orange numerals and the black helmets, as both teams get ready to go here for second half. Lanphier leads it 39-7. Coach is out talking to the players. We'll see if Elijah Polis will start. I kind of feeling he might not because he was tackled pretty hard. He's out there. He's got his helmet off. The other players have their helmets on. Wears the number 7. He's a junior. He was having a nice game. He had some good runs and some good passes, but he had a good run there before he was ran down behind and hit pretty hard by about 3 Lions.
Of course, Lanphier's coached by Don Golf, Bob. He's been there quite a while now, I think, as the head coach at Lanphier in the Central State 8. And Lincoln, of course, is coached by Matt Sikowski. I believe he's in his 5th season here at Lincoln.
All right, the Railsplitters going out onto the field now. Looks like the usual cast of characters out there. Number 55 up there on the kickoff for Lincoln. That's Nico Sundin. He's a sophomore, 5'7", 185-pounder. Tanner Stramp up there on the kickoff team, along with J.R. Lynn. He's a senior, 5'8", 185-pounder. We've already
Lanphier to kick off to start the second half. The Railsplitters deep to return.
He's a senior, 5'10", 175-pounder. Also across the field, Jacob Langley, a sophomore, 5'10", 195-pounder. Back for the Railsplitters, it's going to be Rafa and Batten. And Supernaut, Alex Supernaut, going to kick it off for the Lanphier Lions from his own 40-yard line as we get ready to start this second half of Lincoln Rail Splitter football. Supernaut gives the signal. Here's the approach. Here's the kick. A low rolling football knocked down, and one of the Railers dives on it. That is Jacob Langley. The junior dives on the football. Excellent field position to start the second half. And it'll be a State Farm Insurance 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters.
Yeah, he did the smart thing. The ball hit him and bounced away, and he just went up and got down on it and make sure Lincoln has the possession.
Chris Coyne out on Woodlawn Road sponsors all those first.
For Lincoln, 1st and 10. Ball at their own 40.
Coming to the near side's Brody Whiteman. Polis is back in there.
Yep.
He passed the test. The junior out of the gun. The wing, handoff. Gandolfi wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. About a loss of a yard there. Gandolfi tried to go off the left side. And now he's holding his... No, that's not Gandolfi. That is Jacob
Langley, the ball carrier.
He's holding his left leg, and he's not getting him up off the ground. So we're going to... While we've got an injury timeout, we'll take an early 60-second timeout.
Timeout on the field.
Why should I dribble more?
Jaden Lively, the ball carrier. Gain of 5, 3rd and 5 from the 45-yard line. Elijah pulls his pass complete to number 3, Scotty Batten. Gain of 10 and a first down. First and 10 from the 45. Jaden Lively, the ball carrier. Ramirez on the stop for Lanphier. After the gain of 5, 2nd and 5 from the 40. Hand off to Isaac Decker. Timeout on the field.
I'll take a 15-yard layup. Just a little bit, you know? Take a penalty? Yeah. More 100%, yes. Let's get on back to the for sure. We're sorry.
3rd and 1 from the 36. Fourth down for the Railers. For Lincoln, 4th and short from the 36. Penalty marker down, offsides against Lanphier. It'll result in a first down for Lincoln. After the penalty, 1st and 10 from the 31. Isaac Decker on the handoff for Lincoln.
Splitters. 8:07 left for the 3rd quarter. Lanphier leads at 39-7.
Line 1.
Marking a gain of 4, 2nd and 6 from the 26.
3rd quarter, Bob.
They've done a great job, Coach. Here's Polis. Goes along the sideline, incomplete. Threw a nice sharp ball out there, just couldn't hang on to it. Intended receiver was Dalton Miller.
Oh, I see him now.
Polis's pass for Miller incomplete.
Okay.
3rd and 6.
It'll bring up 3rd and 6 for the Railsplitters.
Glad to see Polis back in there. He was shook up on that play, but he's getting to play the second half. Elijah Polis, the junior. 6'2", 175-pounder. He's got a nice looking...
For Lincoln, 3rd and 6 from the Lanphier 26-yard line.
That's Peyton Johnson in the backfield. Now Polis over the center. He's got his... Isaac Decker.
He took a big hit too, Bob, but he hung on to the ball.
Polis's pass complete to Isaac Decker.
All right, that is a Chris Coyne State Farm first down for the Railsplitters. State Farm Insurance. And Chris Coyne with another first down.
It'll be a gain of 11 and good enough for a Railer first down.
1st and 10 for the Railers at the Lions 14-yard line. 7:20 left for the 3rd quarter. And as Coach told you, the Railers have held up.
Lincoln goes back to work. 1st and 10 from the 14.
Decker in the slot. Bat and split wide. Man in motion. Handoff. That is Raffa to the 10. Sean Raffa off the left side of the line. Got some good blocking. Picked up 4 yards to the 10.
Sean Raffa, the ball carrier.
That was a nice run. He just used some speed and hit it hard, Bob, and that helped him get out to the 10-yard line, a 4-yard pickup. It's only his 2nd carry of the day.
This time Miller will split wide to the right.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6 from the 10.
Batten here on the near side. Man in motion. Polis going to roll to his right. Throws. He's got a man open in the end zone. No. Threw it a little bit wide. Dalton Miller was the intended receiver. That's a tough play. Polis on the dead run. Tried to float it out there into the end zone. Incomplete.
Polis's pass intended for Dalton Miller incomplete.
They may not have had a lot of preseason time to practice some of these routes, and he just overthrew him a little bit there.
Always, as you always say, Coach, it's tough to throw in the dead run like that.
Yeah, he was faked the handoff inside and then was sprinting out to his
It'll
right
bring up 3rd down for the Railers.
3rd and 6 for the Railsplitters.
3rd and 6 from the Lanphier 10-yard line.
Polis out of the gun. In the backfield with him is Peyton Johnson. He's a sophomore. Man in motion, Rafa. Handoff, Decker. Decker found a slot, and he picked up maybe got a yard or two out of it. You could see the hole open up there, but nice tackle there by one.
Isaac Decker, the ball carrier for Lincoln.
Counter there to Decker, and you're right, the hole opened, but it closed just about as fast, and he only got maybe a yard, if that.
So 4th and a nickel for the Railsplitters. 6:12 left for the third quarter. Big play here for Lincoln.
4th down for Lincoln. 4th and 5.
Decker and Rafa also split out to the right side. Batten here on the near side. Poldus has got the football. Rose to his right. Wants to throw. Under pressure. Stays on his feet. Throws.
Touchdown, Lincoln!
And he threw a bullet right into the chest of Dalton Miller for 6 points.
Yeah, well, by rolling to his right, it bought him a little extra time, and he got away from one tackler. But you said there was one right in his face, and he found Miller there in the end zone. Miller did a nice job making the catch.
Lincoln going to go for the 2-point conversion. 5 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Lanphier 39, Lincoln 13. They're going to go for 2. Miller split wide to the right. Rafa and Decker, the wingbacks. Batten here to the near side. Here's the snap. Looks, pumps, stays on his feet. He's still in trouble. Throws Batten.
2-point conversion complete.
Of coyotes, and he still was able to get the football away for the 2-point conversion to make it 39-15.
It looked like for a second there that he thought about running, Bob, because he had a little room there. But
Isaac Decker on the 2-point conversion.
Got a receiver there in the end zone. And he threw it
after the Dalton Miller touchdown.
Reception.
Both those young men did a good job. Polis brought the time for Decker to get loose, and he threw it right on the money to him for the 2 points.
With 5:50 remaining in the third quarter, our score, Lanphier 39, Lincoln 15.
5 minutes, 50 seconds left on the third quarter clock, and it's 39-15.
That was a nice drive by the Railers. They started that drive on their own 40-yard line and took about just over 6 minutes and 10 seconds, and they went 60 yards in 14 plays.
All right, here's the kick by Harrow. Kicks a sidewinder, picked up at the 25 to the 30. That's Butler, and he dances, and he just not. Railers just kept coming. He got up to the 30-yard line. He kept dancing, and the green jersey just kept coming and took him down at the 30.
Yeah, they did a nice job of covering him and containing him right there as he kept dancing, as you said, Bob. But no place to run. The Railers finally dropped him on the 30. Just 5-yard run after the catch.
You're right, Coach. No place to run, no place to hide. It was fun to watch because he realized there was no openings at all.
Yeah, it was fun because we could see all the green jerseys surrounding him. He knew he wasn't going to get away.
The Lions will go back to work.
But he's gotten away a few
For
times.
Lanphier, 1st and 10 from their own 30.
Near side hash mark. Snap. And almost had him. Hits him, another one. Hits another one. And he's still on his feet. I have to check and see who that is. Excellent run there for Lanphier.
I don't remember seeing him in the first half. Did he play the first half?
Got the first down. That's he might have been a
Randy Kyle for Lanphier.
I thought that was 26, but it wasn't. Randy Kyles, number 20, a sophomore.
Sean Rafa is now hobbling off.
Gain of 11.
That was Randy.
First down for Lanphier, 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st and 10 for the Lions at the 42-yard line. Glassy out of the gun. He's got the young sophomore back there with him now. He's the kid that had the nice run. Now Glassy wants to throw. He's got time. He's going to have it out. He's on the run, straight on, and Batten saves the touchdown. Great catch out there by Lee Tajan.
Pass complete to Lee.
Out there for Lincoln. The coverage
brought out of bounds by Scotty Batten.
For the Railsplitters was number 8. That was, I believe, Colby Glenn. But a nice catch and a nice throw for Lanphier.
Yeah, it was a good throw, and the receiver just got behind the defender a little bit and was able to make the catch and then turned upfield. As you said, Batten came across to drive him out of bounds.
After the completion for Lanphier, first and goal from the 8.
Lanphier Lions, there's the snap. They hand it off to Kyles. Kyles look for running in. He's very quick, and he's into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Number 20. Randy Kyles, he's a sophomore, 5'9", 160, and he's a speed merchant. Picks up 6 more for the Lions.
Randy Kyles on the run for Lanphier. 8-yard touchdown run.
Another rail splitter shook up out there.
Yeah,
Timeout on the
he
field.
got in the end zone, Bob, for the score.
45-15. That was Kyles, number 20, Randy Kyles. He's come on late to score for Lanphier. We'll take a 60-second timeout with the injury, and then we'll be back. Lanphier going to go for the 2-point conversion after the touchdown by Randy Kyles. He got 3 receivers here on the wide side of the field. Glassy's got the snap, hands off to his running back, pulls his way in for the 2 points. I'll try and pick up who that is, a big running back for Lanphier.
2-point conversion successful for the Lions.
That could have been Ardell Hampton. I believe it was. Number 11 for Lanphier. So that makes the score 47-15 with 4:31 left here.
With 4 minutes and 31 seconds remaining in the third quarter, our score, Lanphier 47, Lincoln 15.
And our defender was just kind of standing waiting for him, and that really doesn't turn out very well for the defender.
Lanphier will kick it away. That'll be Alex Supernant. They'll do the kicking. Where's the number 42 for the Lions? He's a sophomore, 5'8", 140-pounder. Of course, it'll be Batten and Rafa back for the Railsplitters.
The Lions will kick off. The Railsplitters to receive.
Rafa on the far side of the field. Supernant, Alex Supernant on the approach. Here's the boot. And Batten's got it at the 23 to the 25, 30. 35 looks from running room, spins up to the 40. And they grabbed his jersey. That's the only thing that stopped him. I thought they might have had a face mask, but they just grabbed the front of his jersey and were able to yank
Scotty Batten on the return for Lincoln.
Yeah, you're right, Bob. And he went down. But he did have a nice return. It's out to the 43-yard line. That's not bad field position to start a drive, the second one of this third period for the Railers. The first one, of course, went just over 6 minutes and resulted in a touchdown.
They set the chains, and it's a State Farm 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters.
Mark the ball at the Lincoln 43-yard line. That's where the Railers will go to work. 1st and 10.
Decker on the left. Batten here to the near side. Man in motion is Decker. Polis hands off Decker. Right side. Looks for the hole. Hit. Got an extra yard. He got hit right at the 45-yard line, and then he spun for another yard to the 4.
Hand off to Isaac Decker.
Isaac Decker's had quite a game, Coach.
Yeah, that's we unofficially have him for 41 yards and 9 carries.
Isaac Decker, a sophomore.
10 carries, yeah.
He's a wingback, 5'10", 135-pounder. We'll have to get him over to Grandma V's and get some more food in.
Yeah. Bulk him up a little bit.
3:50 left in the third quarter. Whiteman split wide to the right, Batten to the near side. Rafa
2nd and 6 from the 46-yard line.
Polis got the snap. He's got a good gun on him. He fires. He's got his man. Nice catch. That's Batten. Nice catch That's a
Polis's pass complete to Scotty Batten. Good enough for a Raylo first down.
I don't know if he plays baseball, but he looks like he's...
Connor Kelsey on the stop for Lanphier.
Yeah, that was a nice throw, and Batten was able to get open and made the nice catch and hung on to it down to the 43-yard line for a first down.
Polis into the huddle. 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters. The Lanphier 44-yard line.
Gain of 11. 1st and 10 for Lincoln from the 43.
Formation. Polis. Rafa in motion. Hands off Decker. Decker spins, fights, runs backwards for a while. He made it up around the 41-yard line before they pushed him back. 2 yards there for Decker.
Isaac Decker, the ball carrier.
Well, Lincoln's run that play several times going both directions, Bob, and it's been pretty good to him most of the time.
Gain of 2.
2nd and 8 for the Railsplitters. 2:46.
2nd and 8 from the 41.
At 47-15. Polis steps into the huddle of those green jerseys and the white helmets. Now they break the huddle. Here to the near side. Got a new receiver in there for Lincoln. That's number 24. I'll figure out who it is in a little bit. Polis out of the gun. Brody Whiteman to the right side. Decker in motion into the slot. Hand off. They throw it to Decker. Out in the slot. Spins, and he goes down at about the 38-yard line. 3-yard pickup there by Decker on the pass.
Pass complete to Decker.
I see 24 is Butterfield, Bob.
Butterfield in there as a receiver.
Yeah, he's been playing defense.
He's been an inside linebacker. He's been an outside linebacker. He's been playing a good defensive game. Now they got him in there on offense. Butterfield split here to the near side. Whiteman on the right side of the field. Far side hash mark. Man in motion is Rafa. They hand off Rafa. Looks for running room, and they wrap him up around the 39. May have lost the
Sean Rafa, the ball carrier.
Line of scrimmage. They're going to call it the line of scrimmage at the 38.
That's good to see Rafa back in there. He hobbled off there a little earlier in the quarter, Bob, and he's back in there running ball.
He's a tough kid. Good Lincoln name. The Raffas have been around.
No gain. It'll bring up 4th down for the Railers.
Miller checks back in for the Railsplitters. Whiteman coming to the sideline.
For Lincoln, 4th and 4. Ball at the 38-yard line.
He's back in on the near side here. It will be Rafa in the slot. Decker's the left wing. Miller the right wide receiver. Snap. Polis handles it. He's got room. Wants to throw. It's a difficult throw. He jumps in the air. Fires. Picked off by number 44. We know who he is. That's Tier Butler. And Polis rolling to his left side under a lot of pressure, jumped in the air, and that's hard to do running if you're a right-hander.
Yeah, he had 2 receivers down there. They weren't right next to each other, but they were down in that area. And again, he looked like he might have had a chance to run, but he wasn't sure if he could get the first down yardage, so that's why he threw it. And it just come up a little short, and Butler was able to come up and make the interception. Now Butler's down on the ground, but I think he's getting up just with a cramp.
Nice play by Tier Butler, and I can see why he's cramping up. He's pushing about 70, 72 out, and he's been doing a lot of running out there. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lions at their own 22-yard line. We're in the red, 53 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Butler going to the sideline. They'll get some water to him. Lincoln defense trying to cover here on the near side hash mark.
After the interception, Lanphier will take over 1st and 10 from the 22.
Lassie signals. He's got a man in motion. Lands to the man in motion. Around the left side. Stays on his feet. Miller's there. Knowing he's finally taken down. The tackle for Lincoln over there, that was number, looked like 17 for the Railsplitters. That was Peyton Johnson, a sophomore. 5'7", 155-pounder on the tackle for Lincoln.
Randy Kyle, the ball carrier for the Lions.
That was Lamar Manning on the run for the Lions.
You talked about it being warm out there and cramping up. This is more like a end of August, early September game in the fall as far as it being warm. We weren't expecting this in March.
No, not at all. It's been, in March is a crazy, I think it's nighttime temperatures coming up to like 27.
Yeah.
In case you're a fan of the full moon, there's going to be a full moon tomorrow. I can't howl anymore. I lost my howl. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. So at the end of the third quarter, the score is Lanphier 47.
That is the end of the third quarter.
We'll be back in 60 seconds.
At the end of 3, our score, Lanphier 47, Lincoln 15. Official timeout on the field.
Lincoln Railsplitter football from Handlin Field.
As we start the fourth quarter,
Coach Ken Schweitzer.
It'll be Lanphier first and 10 from the 34.
Glassy out of the backfield. He's got the snap. He keeps it. He's wrapped up. Nice job. Whiteman comes to finish it off. The original man there for the Railsplitters was Olin, or was that 32? That was Rage.
Jacob Galassi on the quarterback keeper.
Senior, 5'10". He stood him up.
Rage Barger on the stop for Lincoln.
Ball at the 32. Loss of 2.
Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12 from the 32.
And 12. Glassy out of the gun. Hands off to Randy Kyles. Good job there. Nice tackle. Who's that first guy through? He's got him by the ankles. We'll see when he gets out.
Randy Kyles, the ball carrier.
17, no.
32. Is that Decker? No.
That looks like 17.
I'll keep
Peyton Johnson?
Yeah, you got it.
Peyton Johnson.
Peyton Johnson, sophomore, 5'7", 155. He's been in on a couple of tackles already.
Well, the Railers are getting a little penetration here on the defensive line by getting across the line and making some plays before they're able to get to the line of scrimmage and get some running room.
3rd and 16 for the Lions. We've got some fresh bodies in there.
Loss of 4 on the play. 3rd and 16 from the 28.
Fourth quarter action from Handlin Field. High snap. Glassy's got it. He's going to throw long. He's got a man wide open. One man to catch him. And he gets away. And a touchdown to Jaden Pettis. Jaden Pettis.
Touchdown.
He was wide open. He looked like Interstate 55 out there. And Glassy was able to hit him for the touchdown.
I don't know, from this our vantage point here, that was
Glassy's pass complete to Jaden Pettis.
And it got to his receiver.
72-yard touchdown pass for Lanphier.
Hesitated because I thought we had a defender there ready to tackle him. He just made a little hesitation move to get away and went the rest of the way to the end zone.
He's the captain, Jaden Pettis, number 12. 53-15, 10:25 left in the ball game, and they'll go for the 2-point conversion again. Glassy in the backfield with Glassy is Lamar Manning. No, I'm wrong. That's Randy Kyles, the young speedster. Glassy. Oh, good defense by the Railers. First guy there was Brody Whiteman, and then
2-point conversion incomplete.
It was Tanner Stramp. Whiteman and Stramp stopped the 2-point conversion with new player checking in for the Railsplitters.
With 10:25 left to go in the fourth quarter, our score, Lanphier 53, Lincoln 15. Timeout on the field.
Checking in for the Railsplitters. Lanphier leads it 53-15. Well played game. Both teams with a lot of nice plays out there. Good hustle. Lanphier in the white road jerseys with the orange numerals, the black helmets. Lincoln with the white helmets and the green jerseys with the white numerals, white pants.
I think Lanphier, last year they were 1-8, and the last time we had a season, Bob, the fall before, and Railers were 4-5. So neither team, has been to the playoffs for a while, and you're looking at lower teams in the lower divisions of their conference here. It's been a competitive game.
Supernaut kicks it away. Rafa's got it. He's at the 30, the 35. He dances to the 40, stays on his feet to the 45, and up to the 48-yard line goes Sean Rafa. Nice job.
The Raiders have done a lot of nice things. You've mentioned it several times, Bob. There's another one, a nice return, and just once if they're able.
Sean Rafa on the return for Lincoln.
You're going to see some victories.
Rafa was shook up a little bit there, Coach, but he's all right now.
Yeah, he made a nice run there. That was at the end of the first half, I believe. But he's back. And
the Railers will set up 1st and 10 from the 49.
Like he got bruised up there on the inside of his left calf. Pull us into the huddle for the Railsplitters. The Lincoln 49-yard line. Great run back by Sean Rafa. 10:15 left for the game. Polis surveys the opposition. He's got the snap. Hands off to his fullback. And he picks up a yard. If they're nice, they'll give him 2 yards. That was Peyton Johnson, the sophomore. 5'7", 155-pounder. And they give him a good
Peyton Johnson, the ball carrier.
2-yard pickup at the Lanphier 49. 2nd and 8 for the Railsplitters.
Connor Kelsey on the stop for Lanphier.
Mohamed
Seymour here. It's a Saturday afternoon game.
How do you get there?
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 from the Lanphier 49.
It's right here.
It's here.
Oh, okay.
So you just have to find your way.
I got to find my way out here.
From home to here.
I'll try. Polis out of the backfield. Got the snap. He's got plenty of time. Throws it up the middle. No. Good coverage by Lanphier. Had 2 men on the intended receiver. That was Isaac Decker, and he had 2 guys hanging on him. There's no chance he was going to catch that.
Now, don't come out Friday evening next week, Bob. You'll be by yourself.
Well, at least I'll be here.
Pass intended for Decker, broken up, incomplete.
Here for Saturday afternoon.
What time is it?
3rd down for the Railers.
1 o'clock. Okay. If I didn't have you and Lloyd Kirby and Winnie Ransdell.
For Lincoln, 3rd and 8 from the 49-yard line.
His running back is Peyton Johnson. Polis has got good time, good blocking by the Railsplitters. Polis to his left, looks, sight on fire. Yes! He had a dive for it.
I think he had until he hit the ground, and the ground made him call.
Polis's pass for Decker incomplete.
The
4th down.
Offensive line held the line, and Polis rolled out to his left, kind of threw it.
Sidearm.
Yeah. Don Drysdale out there.
Yep.
And you're right. When Decker caught and he hit the ground so hard, he just couldn't hang on.
That was a good effort.
They stopped the clock at 9:17, 4th quarter. Lanphier leads at 53-15. Ball is at the Lanphier 49-yard line. It's 4th and 8 for the Railsplitters. We'll see another bomb here. Batten split wide to the far side of the field. Sean Rafa in the slot. Here on the near side, it's Dalton Miller. And now a
timeout taken by Lincoln.
Lincoln's taking a timeout, and we'll take a 60-second timeout. Fourth and 8 for the Railsplitters. Polis out of the shotgun. Offside.
Well, they jumped. It's 5 yards off. It's still going to be 4th down. But
offsides against Lanphier.
Distance here for the Railers.
4th and 3 at the Lanphier 44-yard line. The men in green and white for the Railsplitters. They come to the line of scrimmage. Evan Maynard.
After the penalty, 4th and 3, ball at the 44.
Pull this out of the gun. He's got 2 receivers to the left side of the field.
He might try that again.
He's got Peyton Johnson in the backfield with him.
He did. They didn't jump.
Here we go. Polis. Oh, a lot of pressure. Wrapped up down. Big loss there. Nice play there. That was number 11 for the Lions. That was Ardell Hampton.
Elijah Polis sacked on the play.
Showed some speed there. He came across.
Tackle made by Ardell Hampton.
On the Lincoln line, and Polis had no chance.
Ardell Hampton, 6'2", 205, and his coach said he's very quick, got in there quickly.
Lincoln will turn it over on downs. Lanphier will take over.
In there for Railsplitters, that is number 72, Braden Ross.
1st and 10 for the Lions.
And a senior. 1st and 10 for the Lions. Lincoln 49. Glassy hands off to the speedster Kyles. He's wrapped up. Nice tackle there. He just got back. He might have lost a yard there. Randy Kyles.
Kyles, the ball carrier for Lanphier.
Trying to pick up who's in there for Lincoln. Hard to tell. New guy's in there.
32, has he been in?
He's been in there. Yeah, that's
Barger.
So it's going to be second.
Loss of 1, 2nd and 11. Ball resting at midfield.
Nice tackle. Midfield stripe. Got a man in motion. Here he comes. 50, 45. Straight arm. 40. Still on his feet. Finally taken down and a flag. That was Joel Henderson, junior, 5'11", 180. Nice run there.
I think that flag might bring it.
And the aforementioned Barger was over there helping out on that tackle. But a nice run, but a flag on the play. Holding.
No, it's face mask on the Railers.
Face mask. That's a big one.
Yeah.
They're going to march it from where he was tackled.
Lamar Manning for Lanphier.
All the way up to close to the 10-yard line of Lincoln. Make it the 12. 1st and 10 for the Lions at the Lincoln 12.
After the penalty, Lanphier will set up. 1st and 10.
Glassy.
Ball at the Lincoln 12.
Jacob Glassy's a senior. He's got the snap. Hands off to a new tailback. Fights inside the 5-yard line. That was
Elijah Horn, the ball carrier.
More 6 foot, 165-pounder Elijah Horn.
Yeah, they're just pushing the wheel. I think they're just getting a little winded, a little exhausted out there. The heat's done a little bit of it, but
gain of 2, 2nd and 8 from the 10.
They just wear down.
Yeah, been a tough workout out there. Ball at the 5. Glassy, hands off again. That time the Railers got in there.
Yep.
I see Butterfield, and I see Barger, and then another Railer. 3 of them hitting.
Coming up. It's 89, I think.
89 or 69.
Yeah, we don't have an 89, do we?
Okay, that might be Wyatt Mammon. He's up on that. Well, yeah.
Yeah, he's up there.
Yeah, that's the side he's on. So 3 Railsplitters there to stop him, knock him back to the 6-yard line. That
3rd and 3 from the 5.
Horn in the backfield with Glassy, man in motion. They give it to the man in motion, tries to come around the left side, and he's in. Touchdown. I think that's
touchdown.
I think that's Logan Payne. Is that number 22?
25 or 6.
26.
Lamar Manning, 5-yard touchdown run.
Big day. 6 points for Lanphier. 59-15. 6:50 left for the game. And they'll go for the 2-point conversion. No.
We got the kickers out there this time.
Vance going to go for it. He's going to try and kick it.
He's made at least one early in the game. They've tried to run for it for several touchdowns and have not had much success.
There's the placement. Super Knot kicks it into the back of his offensive lineman, and so the score remains 59-15. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Point after touchdown attempt, no good. With 6:50 to remain in the game, our score, Lincoln 15, Lanphier 59.
You're listening to Lincoln Railsplitter Football, listening to Lincoln Railsplitter Football on 96.3 FM, WLCNonline.com. Lloyd Kirby's bringing it to you live via YouTube. It's sort of like television. Coach Ken Schweitzer on tap with Bobby V. Super Nant going to kick it away from his own 40. Here's the approach. He loops one up there, and I believe that's Rafa with the football. It is Rafa. Up across the 30, around the 32, 33-yard line. Depends on what they give him. We shall see. They move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters. State Farm first down, 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters. Got some new linemen in there from Lincoln. Try and pick them up. Chris Gunter. Noah Rachel, he's still in there.
1st and 10 for the Railsplitters.
Hayden Allen's a junior, 6 foot 265. Brody Whiteman's in there trying to pick up who's in the huddle there. Butterfield's in there, number 24. Lanphier Lions played a good game here at Lincoln today. Poldus has got the play now, and he heads for the huddle.
Lincoln goes back to work, 1st and 10 from the 33.
Lanphier 59, Lincoln 15. Brody Whiteman here to the near side. Out of the backfield, that's Peyton Johnson. Poldus hands off Peyton Johnson. Johnson stays on his feet, and he gets out to about the 36-yard line. About a 3-yard pickup there for Peyton Johnson.
I think both teams have some subs. Lanphier's getting some subs into the game here, Bob, and but they did a decent job of stringing that out and making a stop. Only a 3-yard pickup on that last play.
They show a lot of good sportsmanship out there. Different players helping each other up after the play is over. Isaiah Collins in there for the Lions. He's only a freshman, 6'1", 305. They've got some guys the size of college linemen in there.
They got some big boys, yeah.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6 from the 37.
You know, they're not quick, but they're big and they take up a lot of space. One thing Railers have been able to do is pass protect pretty well today.
Man in motion. Polis picks it up, hands it off.
That's a quick recovery on a low snap. Polis was able to go down and get it and make the handoff.
That's Isaac Decker. He'll sleep good
Isaac
tonight.
Decker, the ball carrier.
He's a sophomore. He's had a good game. Looks like maybe 3rd and 6 for the Railsplitters.
Yep.
4:12 left for the game. We'll be right back here. Coach Schweitzer just telling me that. He's really leaving, driving over to Muhammad Seymour.
Gain of 1, 3rd and 5 from the 38.
Clock on Saturday. Poldus going to come up under center. 3rd and 5 for the Railers. Johnson in the backfield. Ledley's in there, the wingback. Polis has got the snap. Hands off. That's Decker again at the 40. Bowls ahead, spins, fights. Down to around, or up to the 44-yard line.
Isaac Decker.
Isaac Decker again. And that's a
Good enough for a Railer first down.
First down. At the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters.
For Lincoln, 1st and 10 from the 44.
Left for the game. Butterfield split to the far side of the field. I believe this is Whiteman here on the near side. Polis out of the gun. He's got Johnson in the backfield with him. Ledley's at the right wing now. Decker at the left. Long count.
What's he doing?
Here we go. Ledley in motion. Handed off to Ledley. Left side, good running room. He's up to around the 48-yard line.
And off to Jaden Ledley.
New guys checking in for Lincoln. That's Christian Brown, number 1 for the Railsplitters. Number 42 is Keon Carson. He's a freshman.
Colby Glenn, number 8.
He's also a freshman. 3 freshmen getting some action in there. Looks like we got a new quarterback. Darren Stevens. He went, I know Darren, he played basketball at Carroll Catholic. He's from Middletown. He's out of Middletown grade school, a freshman.
Darren Stevens at quarterback for Lincoln.
160. He's got a gun on him. Hands off to his running back, and he's got room, hit at the 50. Nice run there. That was Christian Brown. Christian
Hand
Brown.
off to Brown.
Freshman, 5'5", 125. Darren Stevens. Where's the number 12? As we told you, he's a freshman, 6'1", 160. He can play linebacker too.
3rd and 4 for Lincoln. Ball at the 50.
Brown in the backfield with Stevens. Man in motion. Take the handoff. Stevens keeps it, and he gets up to around the Lanphier 47-yard line, close to a first down. We'll see how they mark it.
Yeah, he made something out of that. I'm not sure that was supposed to.
First down, Lincoln.
But he gets a handoff and hang on to the ball and got the first down. Nice run.
That's a Chris Coyne State Farm first down for the Railsplitters. Well, yeah, they haven't moved the chain. Maybe the chain guys haven't got the word yet. From where I can see it, the nose of the football is across the marker.
They say no, but it's 3rd down. We're only going to get another play in here. Hope. No, they're not going to run another play.
You can tell those young freshmen that got in there, they wanted to run that extra play.
Well, you bet, yeah.
They're calling them off the field.
I saw one young man, Keon Carson, made a block on that last play, tried to help his running back get to the outside. That's going to do it, though.
That was a good football game for a Saturday afternoon, Coach. Counting it down, and there's the final down. The final score, Lanphier Lions 59, Lincoln Railsplitters 15 in a well-fought battle. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
That is the end of the ball game. Our final score, Lanphier 59, Lincoln 15. The Lions will improve on the season. The Railsplitters will fall to 0-2 overall on the year. This Monday, March 29th, the Lincoln JV football team will be home against Lanphier. Game time for that JV game will be 6 o'clock Monday night. Varsity Railsplitters are back in action next Saturday, April 3rd. They will take on the Bulldogs of Muhammad Seymour. Game time will be 2 o'clock next Saturday.
You're listening to Lincoln Railsplitter football. We just had an update on that game next Saturday. It'll be
That will conclude football action for this afternoon. On behalf of all of us at Lincoln Community High School, we thank you for attending this afternoon's game. On your way home, please drive safely, be aware of your surroundings, and always buckle up.
Well, Coach, as always, it was a lot of fun. Both teams played a good game. They did the best they could.
Yeah, I think we saw some improvement from the week 1 for the Railers offensively. They were able to throw the ball a little bit like we saw a glimpse of that last week, but they kind of stepped up a little bit with that today. They ran the ball a little better. Just couldn't put a lot of plays together. They did score a couple times. Got outgained total of 486 to 256. Again, trying to stop an offense from the other side is always a problem, and defensively showed that again today.
The offensive line, I was impressed. They gave Polis a lot of time at times to pass the football, and some good blocking for Isaac Decker. He had some good runs and some nice catches out there by Decker. Becker and Batten and Miller. A good all-around effort by the Railsplitters.
Yeah, the coach said last week that he thought their pass protection was one of the bright spots, and it showed again today. He had plenty of time to throw most plays, and just did a nice job. And I think you see a little improvement, and that's what they want from week to week. Again, it's a young team, not a lot of seniors out there, a lot of kids, some playing for the first time. So you're going to have those kinds of days. And again, Lincoln scored a couple touchdowns, so that's something to look forward to.
Sean Raffa had a good game. Tony Gandolfi had a good game. He got shook up after a tackle. He plays both. A lot of those guys play both sides of the field. Amy 8 and 9, both sides of the field.
Yeah, and again, as you said earlier, it was a warm day, so I'm sure they were. As you said, some of these guys are going to sleep pretty good tonight.
Yeah. Well, want to thank all our fine sponsors. Of course, we want to thank our fans. Want to thank you, Coach Schweitzer. Want to thank Lloyd Kirby up on the deck, who engineers it all up there. Want to thank Winnie Ransdell back at the station. And, of course, our great station manager, Jim Ash. Thanks for letting us do this. Final score, Lanphier 59 and the Lincoln Railsplitters 15. It was a good one. Hope you enjoyed it. It's Bobby V signing off. Thanks for listening.